Okay, we are back. So I have equipped everybody with their orbments, as you can see. And now I'm going to equip everybody with their gear. General's cape and battle boots, and general's cape. And now, Gaius, his whole build I had him in the last game, which worked out pretty well, was I made him the evasion dude, and it all played around with this quartz where counterattacks after evading always do crits. Worked out pretty well. And I know they get all the gear gets unequipped at moments and times, but right now for Reen, I'm just gonna do this because I need to get in the habit, because I absolutely hate Confuse as a mechanic, so I have to make sure everybody's wearing something that doesn't allow it in most every instance. Alright.
Yikes! A monster!
Huh. The wind's behind us. Let's go.
Here we go.
My turn. All right. There.
Right! Is everybody okay?
Well,
Please tell me there aren't more of those things lurking around here.
I hate to tell you, but I can sense more further in.
Anyway, let's just stay alert.
can now view the active voice and launchpad. Yes. That's a little weird. I put the game on Nightmare because when I tried doing this on normal, I was just tearing through the enemies. And I'm still tearing through the enemies on Nightmare. So this is a little interesting. Maybe it's just this dungeon. And the only reason I'm like concerned
Oh, a
is
treasure chest!
I just don't want... This looks like another quartz, so we can set this into our Arcus. Most likely, let's give it a try. My only real concern here is not getting any XP. Is that? Looks like an Orban charging station. Because this game doesn't let you power farm it in any way. And I don't want to be running into a difficulty spike where it's like, oh, well now we expect you to be this level. Out of nowhere. Orban charging stations, yes. This could be a lifesaver if we find ourselves flagging after a tough battle. Yeah, we should come back here and rest if we need to, just to be on the safe side. Yeah, so... we shall see. I don't think physical attack's going to be very effective against that monster. I think you're right, we'll need to rely on arts this time. Got it. Actually, attacking with my Orbital Staff has basically the same effect as an art without any casting time. So worst comes to worst, I should just be able to run up and smack it. Really? I can see that coming in handy. Well, we're counting on you to lead the charge then. Here goes nothing.
Now's our chance! We can do this!
Go. It's my turn.
Let's get my CP back.
My turn!
My turn. Okay, it's safe for now.
I'm starting to lose my sense of direction down here.
Yeah, gotta make sure we're not going in circles.
Yeah, it's a little strange. It's a little concerning, but nothing I can do about it right now. We'll see if the difficulty ramps up. I'm sure it will. Secton monster, huh? Looks like the shell could take a real beating. Might be pretty tough to take it down. Agreed, we'll need to keep our wits about us fighting this one. We should probably give it everything we got, arts and crafts included. Arts and crafts included. And see what works best. Clever line.
Now's our chance. We can do this.
My turn.
Marine's about to get all his CP
Second
back.
form. Damn.
All right.
Arcus, activate.
Time to heal.
Thank you.
My turn. Yeah.
My turn.
I also just realized I did not equip Gaius and Elliot with their improved weapons.
I go where the wind takes me.
I should do that.
Elliot, are you?
I don't see any obvious injuries.
I'm okay. I was just so relieved the fight was over. The strength kind of just left my legs. I'm amazed how calm you two are. You don't seem tired or worried or anything.
I guess I'm just used to fighting monsters like these.
You need a hand?
No, I'll be fine. It was just a momentary lapse on my part. I can get up.
The goal for this episode is going to be not to cancel speech bubbles before the dialogue is finished. I know I just did one right there. Hopefully that'll be the last one I do. That's the goal for this episode.
And there we go.
Look out!
Elliot!
What?
No!
What?
Looks like I made it just in time. Thank Adios for that.
With them slick suede blue shoes. Or blue suede shoes.
Oh, it's you.
You said your name was Machias, right? That's right.
I like how everybody's uniform
Came to
has
realize
some
that
sort
I
of
shouldn't have just
alteration.
stormed off like I did. I let that arrogant noble goad me into losing my composure, acting on impulse.
It gives everybody, their own unique personality with their uniform.
So I just wanted to say, I'm sorry. I acted foolishly, and I hope you can forgive me for it.
No sweat. Water under the bridge.
Yeah, we all have moments when we say or do things we regret. That's human nature for you. Oh, and thanks for saving me, by the way.
I'm just glad I happened to be passing by. After I'd cooled my head, I decided to retrace my steps, and there you were. Is it just the three of you here?
Yeah, we stood around talking for a while, so the others are probably ahead of us at this point.
I don't think there's any reason to go back any farther. I can't imagine you'll find anyone there. I see. I don't suppose you'd mind if I came with you, would you? I'm reasonably skilled with a gun, so you might find it useful having me along.
Sure thing. Welcome aboard. The name's Rean Schwarzer.
I'm Elliot Craig. It's nice to meet you.
My name is Gaius Warzel. It's a pleasure. The pleasure's mine, I assure you. My name is Machias Rednitz. Could I ask you what social class you each belong to? I realize how that must sound, considering my recent outburst. But please, don't take it personally. I'm simply curious to know who I'm associated with.
This is an outrageously loaded question. Outrageously loaded question. Coming from you, considering how you've been acting around nobles.
Well, both my parents are commoners.
Likewise, though my homeland has no class system to begin with. Ah, so you're from abroad then? What about you, Rean?
Well... Let's just say I haven't got a drop of noble blood in my veins. So I guess we're all on equal standing here.
I love Elliot's face. Like, what?
Well, now that's a relief. We should probably get moving then. Somewhat concerned about the girls, as you might imagine. I'd feel much better if we were around to help if they wound up in danger.
Yeah, I suppose there's strength in numbers.
All right, let's go.
Alright. And away we go.
What's a place like this even doing on the school grounds?
Yeah, who puts a giant trapdoor in a campus building?
That's a good question. Come back!
Now's our chance!
My turn!
Alright, let's give some impassion to Elliot.
All right.
More wild rage.
Right! Arcus activate!
This way Elliot gets the impassion. He'll go next to heal.
Thank you.
Get some CP for that. And then he'll get another one on his next turn. Absolutely insane AoE ability here.
Locked and loaded! Walk away!
Right!
Insane. And I'm actually gonna not do anything with anybody and just delay for Elliot to go again to get more CP back. Alright, great shape.
Oh, we did it!
Yeah, this game just, in the base game it had like certain fights which would be considered like sharp difficulty spikes. I don't want to run into that in New Game Plus. So that's why I'm concerned about the XP as it is.
Oh, we did it!
Now's our chance. Let's get him.
Slimes.
My turn.
Okay. Very good.
All right, let's keep moving.
Yeah, man, I'm dropping things. This is wild.
Now's our chance.
Okay.
Go. Second form. Gale.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's my turn.
Excellent.
There.
My turn! Alright, let's keep going!
We meet again.
Good to see you guys are hanging in there.
I'm glad the four of you are unharmed as well.
Well, it seems you've cooled your head a bit at least.
Yes, I've calmed down now.
At any rate, I don't believe I've introduced myself yet, have I? I'm Laura S. Arcade, from the town of Legram. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Huh. Legram.
That's down on the southeastern outskirts of the Empire, isn't it?
Correct. It's an old castle town on the shores of Lake Ebble. We're connected to the rest of the country by train, but other than that, it's a fairly remote region.
That name sounds so familiar. Wait, so your father would be...
Yes, my father is Viscount Arcade, Lord of Legram. Do you take issue with that?
No, not at all.
Machias, was it? I can only speak for myself, but I don't feel I've ever done anything to bring shame upon myself in Aidios' eyes. And I fully believe the same to be true of my father.
Please, I meant no offense. I'm sorry if I, say, I don't believe we've been introduced.
I'm Emma Milstein. Like Laura, I come from a distant region of the Empire. I was only able to attend Thor's thanks to a scholarship, in fact. It's very nice to meet you.
A scholarship? Indeed. Now that you mention it, our instructor did say yours was the top score on the entrance exam. I think I was outdone. By a girl, no less.
You must be quite the prodigy.
Maybe it seems like it now, but really, I'm not. I don't have any training in the martial arts either, so this is the weapon they recommended for me.
Oh, cool! You got an orbital staff too. Yours looks different from mine, though.
Huh, so it does. I wonder if it's just cosmetic.
I really need to clear things up with her, but what do I say?
Is something the matter? We're all acquainted now. It's only proper that you introduce yourself.
Yeah, okay. I'm Lisa R. from Ruin. It's a pleasure to meet almost all of you. Elisa.
Ruhr, huh? What's it like living there? There's probably a new technological breakthrough every week.
The Rhineford Company's based in Ruhr, and they're the largest heavy industry corporation on the continent.
I
Damn it.
suppose they are.
So, hey. I guess that bow must have been in that case you had with you when we first met, right? I've never seen one like it. Is there some kind of orbital mechanism built in?
There is, but I don't see how that's any of your business.
Ouch.
Yeah. Anyone got any ideas on what to do now? We've all run into each other wandering around. How about we stick together?
I think that would be for the best. It's not safe for a group of girls to travel alone. You may require protection.
You needn't to be concerned about that.
I beg your pardon?
I don't mean to boast, but I'm confident my swordsmanship will be more than sufficient to protect us.
Ain't that the truth?
For now, I think it's best to remain in separate groups. There are still 2 of us who remain unaccounted for.
That's right. We still haven't run into that silver-haired girl.
In that case, 2 teams means double the chance to find them. 2 teams is double the coverage, and double the chance of crossing paths with our missing companions. How's that sound?
I have no objections. So then, shall we be off?
All right.
Wasting no time to head off.
We'll see the 4 of you later then.
She really doesn't seem like she's gonna let that go, does she?
It was clearly an accident. Everyone could see this. But I don't suppose it makes any difference to her. Still, is no one else worried about leaving a group of girls to fend for themselves in a place like this? There are 4 of us here. Perhaps one of us should go follow them.
I don't think we have anything to worry about as long as Laura's with them. She really wears her skill on her sleeve. I doubt
Damn it.
It's certainly an enormous blade. I'd call it comically huge if it didn't look so dangerous. But at the end of the day, a lady is a lady.
She's taller and sturdier than I am. Though I admit it's still hard to believe anyone could swing that beast of a sword.
I'll bet she can whip it around without breaking a sweat.
Yeah, Laura goes through people like you go through doors.
The Arside School of Swordsmanship serves as a general basis for the techniques used by knights throughout the Empire. And her father, the Viscount, is arguably the strongest swordsman in the country. People call him the Radiant Blade Master. I doubt any of the other students here could even stand their ground against her in combat, much less beat her.
Wow.
Interesting. I didn't know there were still roots of the old knightly styles alive in the Empire.
You sure know a lot about this stuff, Reen. A hobby of yours?
I'm a swordsman myself. I guess the lore sort of comes with the territory. At
The
any rate,
mystique.
how about we pick up the search? I'm worried about that silver-haired girl. And And we still need to track down Duke Albarea's son, too.
That's true.
I couldn't care less what happens to that pompous ass. I can rot down here.
Come on now. That's no way to treat someone you just met.
Once again, I love the music. I love the exploration music.
Looks like the path splits. Which way do you think we should go?
I feel the wind's behind us. Let's go. Go! All right.
Right.
We are set in combat for this dungeon, I believe. Barring one
It's my
fight
turn.
in particular.
All right,
And we
let's
shall
keep
just
moving.
see what,
Oh, a treasure chest.
I didn't even equip Machias with anything. I have him, like, with no quartz outside of his master quartz. Just because I wanted to see what would happen. Like, what kind of damage he would do. And he's dropping them. So, I don't know. I was expecting Nightmare to have a little bit more punch to it. But maybe it'll come later.
Now's our chance. We can.
My turn! The second form!
This will just finish the fight.
Okay, it's safe for now.
I will say though, man, I'm going to be rolling in money this time.
What's wrong?
More monsters?
No, not monsters. It's
You're pretty sharp.
Oh,
It's the silver-haired girl.
I'm glad to see you're all right. Though it looks like there was nothing to worry about in the first place.
Nope. I'm small and quick. These things can't lay a finger on me. Oh yeah, Fee Clausel. That's my name. You're just over halfway through. Keep it up. Later.
hey, wait!
Are you sure you'll be okay on your own?
I'll be fine. I'm used to this. See you at the end.
Show off.
What just happened?
Wow.
She certainly wasn't fibbing about being quick on her feet. Guess we really don't need to worry about her.
Yeah, now I'm more convinced than ever that she knows exactly what she's doing. Just over halfway through? Has she already been to the exit and then come back?
Alright. And we are off to go further into the
My
dungeon.
turn.
Oh, now we're just insta-killing them too. Wow. Holy. It's getting worse.
Do you hear that?
Someone's fighting up ahead. Come on! Rain!
Wait for me!
And what's behind door number 1? Duke Cabaret's son, surrounded by monsters. Dispatching them with ease.
Incredible.
That was really something.
Judging by that display, I don't think he needs any help from us. I take it that's another school of Imperial swordsmanship?
Right. That's court fencing, an agile style favored by the nobility.
I wonder how many schools of
And judging by his
I
voice,
wonder
he's no
how many
amateur.
schools of swordsmanship are in the Empire in total. Like, I wonder if more will be introduced in later games in the series.
Did you need something?
I gotta be honest though, I'm not digging the plaid pants though. Not a great look.
Sorry, I was just admiring your swordsmanship.
Not for, like, you know, dress wear.
I'm Reen Schwarzer.
House pants, sure, but not a
I
uniform.
didn't get the chance to introduce myself earlier.
I'm Elliot Craig.
Gaius Warzel. Nice to meet you.
I believe I have already introduced myself, but once again, I'm Eustace Alberea. And I have to say, I didn't think you had it in you. I'm impressed.
What are you talking about?
After all that bluster about finding your way to the exit alone, I wasn't expecting you to actually rely on others for help. I assume you came to your senses shortly after you stormed off, and then wandered back to apologize like a good boy. Truly, the virtue of the common man. Why, a preening noble such as myself would be far too proud to do such a thing.
What the hell is your problem? You nobles really are all the same. So full of yourselves, it's a wonder you don't pop. And you're not just a garden variety noble either. House Alberea is one of the highest ranking in the country. I'll bet you just love looking down on us less fortunate souls, don't you?
You're one to talk. I don't need a lecture in rank from the son of the Imperial Governor.
The plot thickens.
Wait, what?
Oh, I thought the name Regnitz sounded familiar.
Karl Regnitz, the first commoner ever to hold the seat of Imperial Governor in Heimdall. The first to rule the capital. And this headstrong young lad just so happens to be a chip off that old block. Pretty rarefied air for a simple commoner, don't you think?
What does that have to do with anything? Yes, my father is the Imperial Governor, but he earned that position through years of hard, honest work. Don't you go lumping him in with you nepotists who get your titles handed to you just for being born.
Perish the thought. No, I mainly just regard your father as a reformist, and a close friend of the Chancellor at that. And as you're vividly aware, his faction is in conflict with the noble faction, led by none other than the four great houses. When you look at it that way, your vitriolic disdain for the nobility suddenly seems rather cheap, wouldn't you say?
You son of a...
Magius, don't do it.
I know he's taunting you, but lashing out at him isn't going to solve anything. And Eustace, don't you think that was a little uncalled for?
I wasn't the one who started this.
Let me... Damn it, just let me go already! I'm sorry, okay? Just... leave me alone for a while. You guys should just go on ahead with him.
Oh,
I think you went a little too far, Eustace. Being at odds with Machias is one thing, but dragging his father into it is pretty low. You're better than that.
Perhaps I was a bit out of line. It would seem I still have much to learn.
huh?
You look shocked. Why?
Well, you're the son of Duke Alberea, right? I wasn't expecting the son of a noble to admit he was wrong. Wait, no, that came out wrong. I'm sorry.
There's no need to address me so formally. We may come from different social spheres, but here at this academy, we're supposed to be on equal standing. Or so the idea goes, anyway.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, yes, I'm with you all the way there.
Is class really that big a deal here in the Empire?
It is. This country has a long history, and the class system has been one of its central institutions for most of that. So what are you going to do, Eustace? Machias said to go with you, but I don't want to press you into coming along if you don't want to.
I was intending to press on to the exit by myself, but I'd prefer not to mimic the actions of his ilk, so I'll accompany you.
What? I'm just surprised we're worthy of your company. I mean, I'm looking forward to having you on the team.
Let's just go with that.
We should get moving then. Come on.
Now's our chance.
Interesting
we can
how
do this.
Reen doesn't drop them in one shot in the
My turn.
overworld, but Elliot does.
Second form, Gale!
This is 6-1 half dozen the other with what ability I use, but oh well.
It's my turn.
Right.
I do want to try something. there's a fight coming up, and I wanna
Is everybody okay?
see what happens if I do something specific, like how the fight would go.
He seems kind of freezing. I don't know how to break the ice.
No, strange question. That's where we ran into Fee. Where the hell are Laura, Emma, and Elisa? Where did they end up going?
Right.
So am I still dropping them? Yeah.
It's my turn.
What happens if Gaius smacks him?
Now's our chance.
You don't do it. Weird. Arc slash.
All right.
Okay.
My turn.
Yeah, even with their gear as it is now,
Very
they're
well.
still just one shots.
I shall fulfill my duty as a noble.
It's very strange. Oh well. I am looking forward to getting double of the special courses, the Suzaku's, Genbus, Seryu's, Genbus, Byakko's. I'm really looking forward to getting more of those. That's where I came in.
Very well. Let's get this over with.
My turn.
This will be done in 2 turns.
All right.
Yep.
I go where the wind takes me.
I mean, I guess I am gaining some XP. Not a lot, though.
I've got this.
My turn.
Oh, a treasure chest.
I don't know what quartz I'm actually going to end up needing to make. I'll be interested to see what I can make. Like, am I going to be able to make the endgame quartz? It is New Game Plus. I already have a truckload of them in my inventory. Now, if that doesn't spell boss fight, I don't know what does. Okay. So...
Hey, are we...
Could listen to this music all day.
Looks like we are. That definitely seems to be the exit.
I can see the sunlight streaming in, so I'm guessing we're finally clear.
Ugh, this was a complete waste of time. Pointless busy work at best. Considering the school's esteemed founder, I was expecting more of a challenge.
Did we even fight the same enemies? I feel like I've been stretched to my limits. What was all that business about Class 7 anyway?
Good question. We've got people here from different backgrounds, classes, even cultures. Is there some sort of secret agenda with this whole Class 7 thing that we just don't know yet?
What was that?
There.
Nothing down here is a challenge, he said.
The statue?
Pointless busy work, he said.
What the heck is that?
A gargoyle come to life? What sorcery is this?
You spoke it into existence, that's what.
Are monsters like this common in the Empire?
Not outside of old wives' tales, they aren't.
This thing's cutting off our only route to the surface. No choice. We have to fight it.
Right.
Finally, an opponent worthy of my skill.
Idios, help us. This
Alright.
looks tough.
So,
Careful.
here we go.
Go.
Let's begin, shall we? Can I beat it before it gets a turn? I think I can.
Crystal Saber! Here we go!
Especially if I do this.
Leave it to me.
Such a cool move, man. It's so sick looking. It's got one of the best animations.
There's a performance just for you.
A final farewell.
You've been a wonderful audience.
0 damage.
My turn!
0 damage.
My turn!
Oh, you can't. I was wondering if you could beat it before it transforms here. What a shame.
All right.
No joke. He looks like Zenogre from Monster Hunter. Super cool looking. That's the end of you, sir. Alright.
That's that. Let's keep moving.
Bummer. I didn't think I could, but hey, I had to try.
Hell, that should be the end of it.
Uh-huh, he says, hoping.
No, it's down but not out.
That's one hell of a second wind.
I can appreciate a certain degree of tenacity, but this thing needs to just die.
It's no use. We're too spent to go in. Guess I have no choice.
Okay, that wasn't me, I'll have y'all know. I don't know why the dialogue cuts those speech bubbles early, but that wasn't me. Not this time.
You made it.
You've certainly got some good timing.
Seems like you're all okay at least.
I'm sorry we took so long.
You're here, and that's what counts.
So, a gargoyle, is it? I didn't expect to find the Dark Ages alive and well down here. It doesn't seem like it'll go down easily.
Indeed. It's brushing us off as though we barely even scratched it.
But with this many of us, if we can just find an opening.
Fine. I guess I'll help out.
Looks like you started the party without me.
You?
Releasing limiter.
Take this! Break shot!
An opening.
Go!
This one's mine!
Off with his head. That's one way to do it. And just like that, we destroyed school property on our very first day. Ain't that swell?
We did it!
I think that's the end of it.
At the very least, that creature doesn't seem like he'll be coming back for a rematch anytime soon.
What happened there anyway? Right at the end of the battle.
Now that you mention it, I did feel something wash over me for just a second there.
It was like each of us were engulfed in some faint blue light.
What?
I did notice something as we fought. Perhaps it was just the blur of combat, but I felt like I could see everyone's movements in precise detail.
I don't think it was just your imagination.
Agreed. I have a feeling what we just experienced was...
The biggest selling point of the almighty Arcus? Give this man a prize. Looks like friendship and teamwork saved the day once again. I'm so proud of you guys. Anyway, that about finishes up today's special orienteering exercise. Aw, what's with the long faces? I thought you'd all be happy.
What are we supposed to be happy about?
I have so many questions, I'm not even sure where to
Oh?
I'll take a stab at it. What exactly is the purpose behind this Class 7?
I mean, we get that it's supposed to be some sort of melting pot that includes a broad cross-section of people.
But why were the 9 of us chosen in particular?
That is a valid question. There's no single monolithic reason why you all made the list. But if I had to name a major contributing factor, it'd be those Arcus orbments you've got there.
How so?
Well, like I explained earlier, like any battle orbment, they let you use arts. And these have communication functionality built right in. But their crowning feature is what's known as combat linking.
So that's what that was.
Seems like a pretty apt term. It did feel like we were all connected somehow.
Precisely. Doesn't take a genius to imagine how much of an advantage a feature like that would be on a real battlefield. An elite unit that can sense each other's movements, acting in perfect sync even in the most chaotic conditions. You can hardly put a price on that. It could bring about a revolution in the way wars are fought.
It does sound rather...
Idealistic.
Well, yeah, the technology has its limits. Some have a natural aptitude for it, others just don't. And out of this year's fresh batch of bright-eyed students, the 9 of you turned out to have the highest aptitude. And since aptitude trumps background in Class 7, well, here you are.
Just hyping it up so much and then just ends with, and that's just you.
I see.
But what gives us this aptitude, though, as compared to our peers? It just seems so random.
What indeed? As promised, if any of you have objections to being in this class, speak now or forever hold your peace. I think that pretty much covers the hows and whys of your situation. But this program isn't cheap to run, so we're not about to force anyone into it if they don't want to be here. You should also be aware that Class 7's curriculum will be tougher than any other class's coursework. Just fair warning. So now you know, and that leaves you all with an important decision to make. Will you stick with Class 7 or not?
The question of the hour: who will stay and who will go?
Oh, if you opt out, you'll just be placed in the class you would have been assigned to otherwise. There's no pressure. Nobles will land in Class 1 or 2, commoners in 3, 4, or 5. It's still just the first day, so there's no real catching up you'd have to do. I'm sure you'd fit in just fine.
I'll do it. Whatever Class 7 has to throw at me, I'm game.
Oh, wait, what?
Just like that?
So you're the first then. You seem pretty sure about it. Any particular reason?
Not really. I just feel like I've put my family out asking them to send me to this school. So, if it gives me more to show for my time here, I'll take whatever opportunities come my way.
A noble sentiment.
Count me in as well. The greater the challenge, the more I can push myself to excel. One can't hone a blade without grit, after all.
Let's make it 3. Considering how far I came to attend this school, it'd be silly to back down before I even started.
Well, looks like we've got the country's strongest freshman on board, and our foreign exchange student, too. Any more takers?
Allow me to take part as well. I was only able to come because of the school's generosity, so I feel it's my duty to help in any way I can.
Sign me up too! I kinda feel like fate brought us here for a reason, you know? And you all seem pretty easy to get along with.
And that's a yes from our 2 Orbital staff testers. Though I feel compelled to remind you, your weapons are still in the prototype stage. So on top of your other work, I'll be expecting reports from both of you.
Of course.
Maybe I spoke too soon.
Let me join too.
Huh?
Oh, there's a surprise. I was almost certain your rebellious streak would see you opt out just on general principle.
It does bother me that you've got us using these Arcus units that are still pretty clearly in development. But if I let every little nitpick like that hold me back, I'd never amount to much.
Words to live by right there. And that brings us to an even 6. Now, what about you, Fee?
Don't really care either way. You can choose.
Not this time. This is one call you're gonna have to make for yourself. That was the deal, remember? You need to take control of your own life.
Fine, I'm in.
Well, at least you committed. We've got a magnificent 7 now. Which leaves just the 2 of you. I can see you got issues with each other, but that doesn't mean you can't at least try to work together. Why, if you just look past your differences and embrace the joys of youth, I'm sure you'll become the best of friends.
Like hell we will! The exploitation of the common people by the aristocracy is a blight on every facet of Erebonian life. Unless something is done about it, this country has no future!
I appreciate your candor, but I don't think you're going to achieve much by lecturing me about it.
Well, at least that makes this simple. I, Eustace Alberea, claim my place as a member of Class 7.
Huh?
Why? You're the son of a duke! Just the thought of being in the same class as commoners should make you sick!
I'll thank you not to tell me how I'm supposed to feel. As far as the House of Alberea is concerned, there's little difference between other nobles and commoners. Besides, this should at least ensure I won't have fools flitting about every day trying to win my favor. That said, I had little interest in getting drawn into your petty arguments on a daily basis either. I think it would be prudent for us to go our separate ways. I'm certain we can at least agree on this, no?
I don't need some pompous ass who coasts through life on his father's coattails telling me what to do. I'm in, come hell or high water. You might have had your successes spoon-fed to you up to now, but no outmoded class system is going to hand you trophies anymore.
This can only be a budding friendship for the ages. And not fireworks at every turn. But we shall see.
We'll see about that.
They're going to be like this pretty much all year, aren't they?
Sure seems that way. I wouldn't bet on them ever seeing eye to eye.
Oh.
The pots shouldn't be too hard on the kettles.
Give a guy a break.
Well, how about that? 9 out of 9. With that, I'd like to congratulate all of you on being the first ever Class 7. I hope you keep those high spirits all year, because with the workload we've got planned for you, you'll need it.
Well, I wasn't expecting Class 7 to turn out quite as diverse as this. It certainly promises to be an interesting year.
You took the words right out of my mouth. But perhaps this too is the divine providence of the goddess, no?
How do you mean?
Seeing them there, I feel they have the potential to be the light we seek. A light that can break through the storm clouds that continue to build over our nation day by day.
I'm going to skip over that because I don't know how copyright works. I don't know if that's in the game soundtrack and all that, so better safe than sorry. Don't want to take a chance. And that is where we will end this episode. Ending prologue, The Way to Thors. So I hope... one moment. I hope you all have enjoyed what you've been watching, and I hope to see you all in the next one. If you like what you saw, feel free to drop a like, comment, subscribe. Maybe let me know what thoughts are. I'd love to hear them. Something is stuck in my throat. I'm going to have to drink something. But yes, like I said, I want to try and keep these around an hour. And I know this one's a little earlier, but this is a great stopping point as it's the end of a chapter. So I hope to see you all in the next one. But until next time, see ya.